Greetings, friends. Rhonda Garvin Conaway of Act 2 share our stage with Kate Levy, and we are delighted to review the documentary, I Am.
It's really a perfect fit for our theme for the December Act 2 Share Our Stage newsletter, A Return to Wonder.
It really is. So, I Am is a 2010 American documentary film written, directed, and narrated by Tom Shadyac. Tom's most notable comedic works include Ace Ventura: Pet Detective, Liar Liar, and Bruce Almighty, and so many more. However, this film is a drastic contrast from his previous films as he poses some deeper questions about human nature and the state of our world. Now, this may not sound like the stuff of wonder, but stay with us.
The film idea was born after Tom had a bicycle accident resulting in a post-concussion syndrome that worsened the cumulative effects of previous mild head injuries. The trauma became debilitatingly severe. When the symptoms finally began to clear, the film's creator was left with a need to study the nature of humanity, the world's ever-growing addiction to materialism, and human connections. He was left with two questions.
Number 1, what's wrong with the world? And number 2, what do we do about it? To answer these questions, the audience takes a global journey and offers interviews with scholars, scientists, and thought leaders. Additionally, this documentary includes scientific studies and introduces us to a broad array of religious and philosophical perspectives.
Yes, keep going. It's very exciting.
Okay, so one of the many interesting scientific facts introduced revolves around how we are designed for democracy and cooperation. And this is not limited to the human species. Throughout the animal kingdom, studies have shown how species survival occurs when we collaborate and cooperate. The movie reminds us that Darwin only mentioned survival of the fittest twice in Origin of Species, and he cites love over 95 times.
Yes. In one study, the film explains how a herd of deer make decisions by majority when it's time to go to the watering hole. Leave too early and some of the pack will not be nourished enough.
So the decision to go to the watering hole is not made by the alpha. It is made when 51% of the herd lift their heads and point in the direction of the watering hole. This is seen in deer, in birds, and fish, in insects, and it points to the fact that it is not actually nature to compete and dominate. We are built to cooperate and rule with democracy and by the majority.
And we can actually look to science to understand that it is only when we are living out of our nature that competition and materialism get falsely exalted above fairness, ethical decision-making, and reconciliation. I was struck by how perfect this film is for the here and the now. Although, as Rhonda mentioned, the documentary was released in 2010, its themes are timeless and seem perfect to watch as we head into a season in which we are trying to reclaim wonder.
So if you are looking to reclaim wonder in your holiday season or any time in your life, we highly encourage you to watch I Am. It will give you all the inspiration you're looking for to keep compassion, unity, and love at the forefront of your mind.
In truth, those are our birthrights. So maybe you are wondering where the title I Am originated. It actually has nothing to do with religion.
We so want to tell you, but we are going to encourage you to watch to the very end of the movie to find out.
The very end. This short film is such a gift for the reclaiming of wonder in your season. You're going to want to watch it, and you're going to want other friends to watch it so you can talk about it. It's that kind of film.
It really is. And so it's not a film that's going to make you feel bad. It inspires you.
For example, there is no such thing as a tiny act. Every act of kindness counts and accumulates.
The science is clear. We literally have the power to change the world, every aspect of it.
All things are connected by our DNA, by our chemistry. We are literally breathing in the air that the dinosaurs breathed, that Joan of Arc breathed in and breathed out.
So crazy, right? And Tom says the movie began as a discussion of what was wrong with the world, and what they discovered is what was right with the world.
The whole endeavor started out as a story about mental illness and instead revealed the science of connection and unity.
The universal nature of compassion and empathy.
And the mystery and the magic of the human heart.
So, as a gift to yourself, watch.
And then tell friends about it.
And then, when somebody asks you what's right with the world, you can answer, I am.